Here's Justin Upton now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Number 8, Justin Upton.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
Upton, or simply J-Up. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom. At the plate, Derek Dietrich, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
22.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andrelton Simmons.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. A curveball hit right. There's 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, striding in, Michael Hermosillo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tomas will wait on it.
I got it. I go.
And he puts it away for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Fletcher hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ricky Harms is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the... All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That evens it up 1-1. Ohtani Originally from Japan, of course. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Travis Shaw will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, we got one here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And he fouls this one off. There's ball 4.
Take your bait.
So digging in now, Justin Upton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count.
Hold up on the ground. Let's go right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One down, one down.
Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. A ball that's carrying.
Two.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1. They still find themselves down. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, no outs here.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So striding forward now, Mike Zunino.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Full count now.
Hey, come on now.
Ground ball right into the shift. Bregman gloves it. And there are 2 away now.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Michael Hermosillo is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now here it comes.
Ball! That pitch is out.
2 out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Story picks it up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Harmons. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he loses him on a breaking ball. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1 now. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-2.
Hey, place it 2. Let's roll it up.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It was a walk in his last trip. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Justin Upton the next to hit. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is right there, and he's got it for out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Derek Dietrich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1 down, 1 down.
And now a pitch on the way. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a call. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And another foul ball. Now a hard liner, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Grounded to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Mike Zunino.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is returned. So 1 run. Striding into the box, Michael Hermosillo. He went down on strikes last time up. This is popped up. Story is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, David Fletcher. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. In there, strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Ricky Harmon. Here comes the first pitch.
Ricky Harmon.
That's out.
2 down, 2 down.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Houston Astros.